Of people that have lived their lives. Just think about that for just a moment. That the thing in your life that really haunts you, the decision that you made that haunts you, the struggle you currently have that haunts you. Jesus, now, it's very key to understand his heart. He went throughout all the cities and all the villages. Jesus went to the upper class, he went to the lower class, he went to the sinners, he went to the broken, he went to the people that were disregarded as sinners. He went to all the cities and the villages. He didn't pick and choose who would be recipients. He is teaching truth. Why is this important that Jesus is going speaking truth? This is why. So Jesus goes into the synagogues, which just picture Jesus coming to Phoenix. Any of you know this word? Good news. Okay, watch this. Don't miss it. Please don't miss this. If you're a visitor, if you're not, don't miss this. Okay. The synagogues, people that didn't have peace, right? It's got no peace in the synagogues because they had a religious system. I can't say none of them did. I don't know all of them. But they're following this religious system. So Jesus comes in proclaiming, teaching with authority and power the good news. What's the good news to the people in the synagogues who had no peace with God, who couldn't attain moral perfection? The good news is this. The bad news is, but here's what we cannot miss about the heart of God. When he saw the crowds, Let's sit right here on this word saw. When Jesus saw, it wasn't a superficial look. It was a look with intentionality, care, and love. When Jesus saw in the crowds during this time right here, in this context, we have to know who were in the crowds. Here's who was in the crowds, just so we know. There were people that had spiritual confusion. They're following all kinds of cultural truths that made them confused. The culture was just throwing truth at them, and the culture had... The Pharisees kept people away from God. Jesus was bringing people to God. The Pharisees were spiritual gatekeepers. The Pharisees were so judgmental, they wanted to dictate who they thought was good enough to get to heaven one day. And so could anybody ever love me? And so they lacked leadership. And lastly, they lacked physical and emotional energy. They were exhausted from feeling like they had a work-based relationship with God that they could not attain because their works would never be good enough. Their works would never be good enough. These were the crowds that Jesus was speaking to. And this crowd in here today, in this room, and I put myself in your seat, compassion on the areas of sin that I can understand, but the areas of sin that I don't understand, you don't get compassion. And that's not what Jesus did. He looked at everybody, and regardless of their struggle with sin, he had compassion for all of them. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure as Christians we function like that sometimes. It's like we only want to offer compassion to the people that think like us and believe like us and share the same value system like us. Let me say that's just not the heart of God. The heart of God is to say, look, I don't care what you've done. I don't necessarily care what you're doing. I don't care how you vote. I care about you because you are far from me and you are broken, and I have compassion for you. Like a lot of us in this room today, if we're not careful, we're Christians, people that Jesus died for on the cross. We're not people that Jesus died for on the cross. And that's going to be the difficult part, isn't it?
Yes.
Easy to profess, hard to practice. Because the same people that we can end up hating are the same people that he died on the cross for. So who are we to hate his most precious creation? This most precious creation of people made in the image of God. So Jesus sees these people. He's like, I'm not happy with what any of you are doing. My heart hurts for you. My heart hurts for you. And here's what takes place. He has compassion because they were harassed. He was helpless. And I would tell you in this room today, when he looks at all of us, including myself, he has compassion because he understands the weak parts of our life. He understands who we are. He understands this without a shepherd. Why does he use the metaphor of a sheep? Because sheep often drifted away. Sheep often wandered away. Sheep were really bad at, they had a shepherd, but she means in this world, there are plenty of broken people who need me. This is what Jesus, laborers, people that will actually go do it. He says there's a problem with the people that profess me, but then the people that actually practice what they believe. There's a huge problem. And what we need are laborers to proclaim the gospel of Jesus Christ to set people free. So he is telling them, your mission is going to be to go out there and be missionaries. And here's the thing, church, this is not a challenge for them, grace and forgiveness. So here is my call and challenge to you. It is true, it is true, it is true that when Jesus looks at you and he looks at me, he looks. That's hard to believe, isn't it? It's hard to believe in a world of brokenness when you have been betrayed by people. For some of you, your father has walked out, your mother has walked out. You were in a relationship you thought was going to be forever. They walked out. You've been betrayed. You've been in broken relationships. And here I am telling you, he loves you. And you're like, I can't comprehend what that is. The greatest thing you can do, Christian, is to know the heart of Christ. Let me tell you.